Somebody was asking if I could do a tutorial of the instrumental ukulele version of Otherside by the Red Hot Chili Peppers that I did. Um, I'm not going to go through the structure of the song. You can get that from the video itself or from the Red Hot Chili Peppers video. Should be hopefully roughly similar. But what we will do is go through all the chords, how the melody works for each of the different sections that we use in the song. The reason the song works so well is that you get lots of nice open chords playing it along in the original key, so you can play this version along to the record if you like. And also the melody line, apart from one note, is usually on the top string, so you don't have to worry about picking the melody out too much. It will always come through because it's the highest note by and large that you're playing, so you can strum away with abandon. Song starts off actually with a chorus. And the chords in the chorus, there's just 4 chords in the chorus. There's A minor, so usually open A minor, just playing the 2nd fret on the G string. Then there's F, so the same chord, but we're also now fretting the E string on the 1st fret. And then we play a C, so we take those off and we play the 3rd fret on the A string, and then the final chord is the G, so we fret 2nd fret on the C and A string, and the 3rd fret on the E string. Okay, and it just rolls around those chords by and large for the chorus, and then we just use the top string to put the melody line itself in. So from the beginning, you want to have your little finger up on the 7th fret. We're mainly going to follow, if you've got dots or inlays on your uke, we're mainly following that pattern down. So, and down to the 5th. Swap chords over to the F. And then C. And then back up to the 7th fret in your G shape. And then completely open A. And then 2nd fret on the A string. Hold that down. And then swap over to your F. And then the next one you want, this is where the melody drops off the top string onto the E string, and we're just going to play the C and the E strings open. So I use my fingers here to mute the outer strings, we don't want to hear them. The G would fit in with the chord, but it'd be higher than the E, so it would make it harder to follow the melody. And then back to the G, that run down again. Then your A minor, but this time you've got your 3rd fret down on the A string. And keep it down and go to the F. And then keep it down, go to the C. And then run down from the G again. Okay, so that's all you do for a chorus. Okay, now the verse only has 3 chords in. Most of it is bouncing from A minor to E minor. So the version of A minor that we're using is the one where we've got the 2nd fret down on the G string, and we've got the 3rd fret down on the A string, because that's the note of the melody. And then we swap over to E minor, which is open G string, 4th fret on the C string, 3rd fret on the E string, and 2nd fret on the A string. So all in a line. So going from. I'm going to do the same progression again. But before we swap over, we play the 5th fret on the A string. Okay, and you can move these fingers into position as you put that one down. Then again we do the same as we did the first time, and then we go to open G, and then down to the A minor there. And then that'll go through twice. Do that through twice, and then we go back into the chorus. The other part that we have in here is a bit of a middle bridge that then goes into a very, very short guitar solo. This is the bit that's probably furthest away from the record. There's probably a lot going on, and there's no melody as such. It's kind of instrumental, so I'm probably a bit more jamming onto it than getting too close to what's actually going on the record. But all it's doing really is going from an E minor pattern to a C pattern. So I was playing the version of E minor here for the first couple of bars. So I'm pulling a barrier actually across here on the 2nd fret for the C, E and A strings, and then fretting the E string on the 3rd fret and the C string on the 4th fret. So that's your E minor chord, and then I'm just kind of pulling those two off. Simple as that. And then when it goes to C, I'm getting that just by flattening this finger down. So where it was fretting just the E string, it's now fretting the E and A and doing a similar kind of thing. So do that a couple of times. And then we bring that up, same chords but playing them in a different place. Anthony Kiedis comes in with some high vocals here. Okay, so to explain what we're doing here, that's your E minor chord, and we're going to be swapping between that E minor chord, which is just a barrier on the C, E and A strings. Again, we're leaving the G string open. And we'll be swapping between that and the C, and we get to the C just by fretting one finger up on the E string. Okay, and then we're playing around with the notes on the 10th fret for the E and the A string. So okay. Then after that bit in the song, it goes through into some chorus pattern chords. But Frusciante's doing a very simple stylic solo. So it goes back to your open A, and he's only playing one note at a time really in his solo. So that's the open A at first. Then he goes to the F, which is next in the chorus. But he's playing the note he plays in the solo is an E, which pulls it to a major 7th chord. So you need to play your F down here, your 2nd fret on the G string and the 1st fret on the E string, and then stretch your little finger all the way up here to the 7th fret on the A string. Bit of a stretch, but then my hands aren't very big. You can always get a smaller ukulele if you can't do it there. And then back up to the open chord there. So you played the... Okay, we're going to play C. He goes even higher on his solo, but it's a lot easier than the F chord because we can actually leave these things open. Just worry about what he's doing, which is bouncing down from the 10th fret to the 7th. So doing that, and then he does the same thing, but barrying across the 2nd, the C, the E, and the A strings on the 7th fret there. So put that together, and it should sound like. And then he just goes through and does, and then it's just a chorus or a couple of choruses through to the end. And that's it, that's all that there is to it. There's a couple of things that you might want to put in to elaborate it that occurred to me after I actually recorded the version of it. So the first one of those is um, when you come into the chorus, you might want to move where you play the A minor, because you've been playing lots of A minor in the verse, or certainly at the end of the verse. If you play a different inversion of the A minor there, then it sounds like the song's still moving and you've gone somewhere else, rather than it just being coming in with the chorus. So you can move it up to the A minor that's positioned around the 4th and 5th frets, with the 5th fret on the G string, 4th fret on the C string, 5th fret on the E string, and then play your melody on the 7th note there. You've then got to slide down to hit your F though, but that's something nice that you can do just to mix it up a bit. The other thing that's quite nice you can do at the beginning, and maybe only do this in the chorus, is Frusciante actually sings some nice harmonies, and you can just put one of those notes in at the beginning of the chorus, whereas the melody goes where that note's being played. Frusciante's singing a note up here, so on the 10th fret, and that's just another nice thing to put in as well. I hope that's useful. If you've got any questions about that, put them in the comments. If you'd like to see anything else on the uke or tutorials or anything else, then put them in the comments too. Okay, thanks for watching.